What does New England look like 10 years from now? Honestly, we're going to be looking at extraordinarily high prices, and we're going to look at potentially very unreliable electricity.
Energy policy analyst Lisa Linowes is warning ratepayers in her new white paper published by the Fiscal Alliance Foundation. New England's energy transition colliding with reality.
What we looked at very closely were the results of some of the climate policies that are in effect within the New England states, in particular in Massachusetts. What we're seeing now is, in fact, a good part of our electricity bill is tied to the energy policies aimed at climate change and net zero policies. But there's another bigger component that's not being recognized by the states, and it's something that we really would like to get the message out. It's one thing to see our energy prices go up. It's the other component that we're worried about, and that's reliability.
Despite 25 years of major changes to New England's electric grid, the region remains essentially as dependent on fossil generation today as it was in 2000. Linowes examines a quarter century of regional electricity generation data and finds that fossil fuels supplied 55.4% of New England's internal generation in 2025, compared with 54.6% in 2000.
Fast forward 25 years to 2025, we have spent billions of dollars, the state of Massachusetts and the other states, but really Massachusetts has been one of the most aggressive in terms of changing out, getting off of fossil fuel and going to predominantly wind, solar, and other renewable resources. What has happened was that we have pretty much eliminated coal from our portfolio. Oil is very minimally used really during our coldest periods or very hottest periods within the year. And now we're mostly natural gas. But what that means today is that the policies that are driving the net zero effort, natural gas is eliminated. Our resources, the portfolio that we're looking at for future development is all about wind, solar, and battery. Battery, which cannot generate electricity, wind and solar that can, but are weather dependent. This means that even though in 2025, more than 50%, nearly 60% of our reliance on energy comes from natural gas, we are not in a position where there's no interest in the industry, in the energy industry, to build new natural gas plants. So we are headed headlong into an environment where wind, solar, and battery are the only resources that will be built. Our reliability is going to be compromised because of that.
Another concern is the increasing cost of operating the region's existing fossil generation due to policy changes. Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative, also known as RGGI, allowance prices rose from an average of $13.49 in 2023 to $35 in June 2026. While carbon pricing programs increased average wholesale energy prices by approximately $9 per megawatt hour in 2025, adding roughly $1.1 billion to regional energy costs.
Level of allowances, the level of tons that we put in the air is going to drop significantly beginning in 2027, 28, 29, out to 2035. And that is going to have a significant impact on the ability of our gas plants to continue to work because the cost is going to become exorbitant. We really are at a point where regulators and legislators who are planning out next steps in terms of our energy policies and what we're going to do really need to step back and look at the situation as it stands today. Once you notice that there are no proposals for reliable generation to be built in New England, we have to acknowledge the fact that we cannot run our grid system on intermittent resources and battery. To read the white paper, please visit fiscalalliancefoundation.org.
The Fiscal Alliance Foundation is a nonpartisan, nonprofit 501c3 organization. Visit our website to read more about our alternative energy policy studies, sign up for important email updates, make a tax-deductible contribution, and follow us on social media.